This video I have given an idea how to create a web-based application with the use of a PHP. So let's just start our procedure. In this video I'll give you idea about the installation of XAMPP, which work as a framework, XAMPP control panel concept, idea about the editor, then simple demo example using PHP, how to run the PHP page, and then finally the summary. So let's just first of all understand the installations of XAMPP. Now, as you know that you can download the XAMPP exe file with the use of this URL. You can download it with the use of this URL. You can download it. You just click on a download button and then download it. After the successfully download of XAMPP Win32, you can install it in your system. Maybe you are allowed to save it in any drive like a C drive or D drive. Right, so after successful installation of XAMPP, you can see the folder. Maybe you are allowed to save inside in a C drive or a D drive. Right now XAMPP installed in my D drive. You can see this is what my folder name, XAMPP. Now let's just understand about the control panel concepts. So from the start menu, you can see my XAMPP control panel. You just open it. Right now it's already running, so I just open it, my XAMPP control panel. Now let's just understand the functionality of it. To run your page, PHP page in the system, we required Apache and MySQL service must be required to be running. Both of them, Apache and MySQL, must be required to be running. You can start and stop both of them with the use of these two buttons. So this is what the basic concepts. Now our next step is, as we first of all start our program, PHP program, let's just first of all understand about the Turbo C concepts. You know that we use C drive and then TC and then bin to save our C programs. We use this TC and all the folders, all the C programs save inside in a bin folder. Same way your PHP programs saved inside in a C drive. It will depends on your choice that where your XAMPP installed. Right now it's stored inside in my D drive, so I use this path, XAMPP and then htdocs. All the PHP programs must be saved inside in a htdocs folders. Right? So this is what the basic concepts. All the pages must be saved inside in htdocs. So let's just first of all study this particular folder. Open my computer, D drive, then XAMPP and then htdocs. Now this is what our folder is. You can save your pages directly inside in your htdocs, or you are allowed to create your individual folder and then after save your pages. So it will be depends on your choice. In this video I have created one folder named Harshida. You are allowed to save all the pages inside in this folder. So let's just first of all create our PHP page. To create the page, we are allowed to use editor like Notepad or a Dreamweaver. So I use Dreamweaver to creation of our PHP page. This is what Adobe CS3. With the use of file menu, select type as a new and then PHP page type is our PHP. Click on a create button. So this is what our first page, which contains basically three parts: code, split and design. Split will show the source code as well as design part parallelly. Design will show you the designing part. Code will show you only the code part. Now before we start to write the code inside in this page, let's just first of all save this page. So click on a file and then save. As you know that in the beginning I told you that all the pages must be saved inside in htdocs or maybe in your folder. So select your folder, specify your page name like test page .php. We use extension in a C, we use extension .c. Same way to save your PHP page, we use extension .php, all files, and click on a save button. So this is what our first PHP page. To write your PHP programs, we use body opening and closing tag. We write our PHP code in between these two, body opening and closing. To write the PHP code, before we just understand some basic another concepts. You know that in C we use void main and then opening bracket. Compiler start our executions after this bracket. So same way, this is what our opening bracket. So same way in a PHP we use less than and then question mark and then PHP. This is what our opening bracket. You know that in a C we use closing bracket to close our program. Same way in a PHP we use question mark and greater than sign. So this is what our opening and closing concepts. Now let's just understand about the message print concepts. So again we shift to C. We write printf and then hello world. As we know that to print some message in a Turbo C, if we are interested to print the message, we use a printf statement. We use printf statement. If we are interested to display hello world, we use a printf statement. Same way in a PHP we use echo to display our messages. Over here I specify welcome to PHP. So this is what our message is. With the use of a echo we will display it. Now PHP is basically work for the web-based applications. So we check our output with the use of a browser like IE and then Firefox. So over here I use a Firefox. Specify your path. So HTTP. Right now my page saved inside work as a local host. So you specify your server name localhost and then your individual folder, which is Harshida, which is my individual folder. So then click on a OK button, specify your path. Oh sorry, HTTP. Okay, you can see my page page.php, right? So this folder will show you, with the use of this URL it will show you the number of pages exist inside in this. So right now I have created one page named test page.php, right? So you can see this is what my page name. Now I am interested to check that is it working or not. So just click on the page. If it will not contain any error, it will show you the successfully output. So this is what the basic PHP programs, right? So in this video I have discussed about the installation of a XAMPP, then the functionality of a XAMPP control panel, the idea about the editor, then to create a one PHP page, run your PHP page and show you the output. So this is what the basic concepts. See you in the next video. Bye bye.